Welcome back to the Digital Pulse. I'm your host, Falabo, aka King Feb. And today we're deep diving into the intersection of art and algorithm. Think back, 2001, Apple changed the world with 1,000 songs in your pocket. But today as in 2026, the problem isn't storage, it's choice. It's choice, my friends. With over 100 million tracks available on Apple Music, how does brand move from being a library to being a listener? Today we are analyzing Apple Music as an e-business. I'll call this a titan of the e-business. We're going to explore why the current strategy of human-led curation is facing a massive challenge from AI. I'm going to propose a shift that could change how you hear the world. That is sonic biofeedback. First, let's look at where Apple stands as of today. Apple Music isn't just the app, it's a strategic pillar of Apple's service division. According to the Apple's financial reports, this sector is crucial for their long-term growth as hardware cycles slow down. You can see my phone changing a bit in pieces there and there, and change maybe the resolution, and then we're in the next generation from April 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Apple's current digital engagement strategy is fascinating because it's almost romantic. While Spotify went all in on cold data, Apple hired human DJs like Zenlo. They focus on editorial playlist and spatial audio. They wanted you to feel like you were in the room with the artist, right? And this human-centric model builds massive brand prestige. But here's the catch: humans don't scale. A human DJ can't pick the perfect song for you at 3 a.m. when you're stressed about a deadline. That's where the digital trend, AI driven hypersonalization, comes in. So here's my proposal. For the next evolution of Apple Music, we're calling it sonic biofeedback. Now imagine this. You're wearing an Apple Watch, it is tracking your heart rate, your skin temperature, and even your movement patterns. Currently, that data stays in the health app. But what if we talked to your music app? We're proposing an AI driven engine that uses generative AI to curate music, not just based on what you liked 3 years ago, but what your body needs today, right now, this second. The future of AI is conversational and contextual. If AI senses your cortisol levels are spiking, it doesn't just play a chill playlist. It was a large language model. I think you can call it Siri of the music. Yeah, Siri of the music that will speak to you. Well, I say it must say, I notice your heart rate is a bit high. Let's slow things down for you. Something like that. Let's listen to some lo-fi beats from your favorite Tokyo producer. It becomes proactive wellness tool, shifting the business model from the entertainment to the health and productivity. This is the ultimate application of the AI trend. Now let's talk business. Why should Apple do this? Well, what do you think? Well, let's talk about retention. In the subscription economy, the biggest enemy is churn. People are canceling their monthly plan. If Apple Music is the only service that can sync with your actual physical biology to help you focus sleep, why would you ever switch to a competitor? You wouldn't go and argue the prediction machine that when cost prediction drops, the value of ecosystem rise. Second, what about competitive positioning? Spotify is a software company. They don't own your watch. They don't own your phone operating system. But Apple, it does. It owns that. So if Apple does own that by leaning into the AI-driven biointegration, Apple creates a moat around their business that no one else can cross with without Apple's permission. It's a masterclass in leveraging vertical integration. But just to wrap up, Apple has most music spent the last decade building the world's best library. But the next decade belongs to the brands that can provide the best meaning of it. So by integrating AI driven biofeedback, Apple can transform from music provider into an intuitive companion. As we've discussed today, the technology is already in your pocket, on your own wrist. It's just waiting for the right rhythm. I'm your host, and this has been a digital pass. For a full list of scholarly reference, include the work of Agra and Hindenburg mentioned today, check out the blog link in the show notes. Keep listening and stay curious.